The Davis and Davis Show is intended for maturish audiences with a questionable sense of humor. The opinions expressed are those of Davis and Davis, but even they don't always agree with themselves. Side effects may include uncontrollable laughter, eye-rolling, and sudden urges to fact-check. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you're easily offended, related to either Davis or operating heavy machinery. Proceed with caution, or better yet, snacks.
5-minute AI song. Welcome to the Davis and Davis Show.
That's Scott over there looking at pages, worrying about stuff. I'm Burke.
Yeah. Hi, Burke.
Hey, Scott.
Drinking.
What you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking Natty Daddies.
Yeah, oh, jeez. So water. Okay, I get it. Oh
no, Natty Daddies are 9% alcohol.
Oh, really?
It is about the strongest mainstream beer that you can buy, but the hangover is insane the next day.
Is that rice beer and sugar that does that, I think?
I think it's the 9% alcohol that does it.
I'm drinking 90%. No, I'm drinking 45% alcohol. I'm drinking my 90 proof, but yeah, I'm drinking my Evan Williams next step up stuff. Small batch, and
small batch,
and ginger ale, and it's tasty. It's in a big ass cup.
It's good. It's good.
It's very, very good.
It's very, very good. Hey, we had an F1 race. Now,
dude, I just noticed the car behind you. That's awesome.
Thank you. Now, I was gonna do the well, I'll let you do the intro or the stupid shit, and then when we get to the pre-race weekend, I have a few things to discuss about El Monaco.
Oh, this, and forgive me, I don't know the official name of this race because this used to be the Spanish Grand Prix, but it is no longer the Spanish Grand Prix. It is the Barcelona Catalunya F1 race.
Catalunya.
Yeah.
Barcelona Catalunya.
Because they're almost done with the new F1 track, and that is going to be the Spanish Grand Prix.
Which is going to suck.
Why?
Well, this racetrack and Spa Frankenshop will now start rotating every year. So you'll have Spa one year, you'll have Catalunya one year.
Spa is such a great track. How could they do that?
You got me. I mean, Eau Rouge is probably the most famous.
Outside of the Monaco Grand Prix, Spa has got to be one of the most famous tracks out there.
Yeah,
Nuremberg. Those are the big three.
I mean, Eau Rouge has killed so many people. It's not funny. Weather conditions for this race we're clear.
Clear and temps
with
around 80 and 0 chance of rain.
a perfect weekend
Beautiful weather.
for racing. Beautiful weather. Even look good on television. All right, now we're up to the pre-race notes. I'm going to tell you guys, go and check out everything that happened, because Pierre Gasly is now third at Monaco because he
Won
bitched and
his
complained.
appeal.
Yeah, he won his appeal, and the FIA admitted that they fucked up timing and scoring in the pit. It's just all a fucking mess. FP1 will, no, not FP1 will, it was the other one that I listened to a lot, put out a story that said, or put out a video called How to Kill F1.
And that was at the top of the list.
And man. Anyways, yeah, let's get into our practices. Interesting practices for this race.
Well, yeah, only in the fact that you had 6 rookies taking the track again. And forgive me, Browning was one of the rookies for Haas or so. I don't remember. He didn't even get out on the track because the car had issues. Turn 8 was given the rookies the wobbles, like they were doing some slideys, and Bortoletto went completely off track into the gravel. Russell had the fastest time with like a 1:16.363. So not much going on in FP1 unless you have something to add to it.
No, there was nothing. I mean,
it was kind of tame for once. FP2, Liam Lawson lost power after leaving pit lane, so there's a yellow flag. Russell runs into the gravel, and Nelly goes into the gravel at turn 10. There was a lot of tire degradation and a lot of fishtailing, and this is just practice runs. Yeah. Norris posted a 1:15.426. He had the fastest time. FP3, which was the next day, if I recall. Antonelli only got 1 hour out on the track, and he had lots of traffic to deal with. The track was a little warmer than the previous day. Stroll, of course, was being Lance Stroll and getting in the way of multiple cars.
Did you hear who was it that you were just talking? Antonelli's radio message to the team?
I forget now.
FP3 and there's cars everywhere getting in the way, and he's like, fuck it, I'm coming in. I don't need to be in this shit.
Probably a wise choice, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Bortoletto lost his brakes completely and went into the gravel. He got a red flag, or they gave everybody a red flag. So Russell posted the best time, 1:15. Piastri was second. Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, Antonelli, Hadjar, Hulkenberg, and Lindblad. Timing in FP3 doesn't really matter. It's just, it is what it is. So, and then we got into the qualifying. Make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Practices qualifying. Alrighty. Q1. Track temperature was 123 degrees Fahrenheit. Albon locked up and went off track. Stroll went into the gravel. Shocker there. So and nothing really much else was going on. So the people that didn't make the cut were Ocon, Albon, Perez, Bottas, Stroll, and Alonso in that order. Q2, once again, nothing of note, nothing big going on, nobody being ultra stupid. The people that did not make the cut were Lindblad, Bortoletto, Colapinto, Gasly, Bierman, and Sainz. Excuse me. Q3, we get a yellow flag at some point, and then it turns into a red flag because Leclerc went off and into the barriers at turn 4. Did some damage to his car.
Oh,
Crash.
yeah,
Crash. Crash, tinkle, tinkle, fuck. You would
What
have
do we
thought they were
do?
driving British.
We end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
Sorry. I never thought I'd ever play that drop for Leclerc.
And I swear to God, the last lap, the pole position changed 5 times. Finally, it ended up with pole going to Russell, Hamilton in second, Antonelli in third, Norris in fourth, Verstappen, Hadjar, Piastri, and Lawson, which it was an interesting mix. Then we had race day.
Well, before you get to that,
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a couple things from Scott. Please go right ahead. I have to go back and forth between the things here. So,
document 53. The following parts and parameters have been replaced or changed during the Parc Fermé yesterday and today. So after qualifying, the cars go into Parc Fermé, where they're not allowed to be touched. But Mercedes McLaren, car number 81, replaced the left-hand side and the right-hand side rear brake ducts. And that was on car 81. On car 1, Mercedes McLaren, the rear brake duct lower winglet was replaced. Ferrari, car 16, front wing nose assembly, nose chassis pins, floor assembly, left hand side and right hand side rear view mirror assemblies, pilot sensor, left hand side and right hand side front corner suspension assembly, front mono assembly, front lateral dampeners. Pretty much everything in the front of the car has been replaced due
to him hitting the front of his car pretty much dead on to that barrier. It was maybe a little more to the left, but yeah, he did a little bit of damage there.
Now on Lewis Hamilton's car, he changed the right-hand side outboard brake duct and the right-hand side front brake scoop exit duct. Racing Bulls, car 41, left-hand side rear wheel nut retention device. Audi, car 27, static clutch seal. Right-hand side rear brake duct deflector. Gearbox hydraulic control manifold, which when they replaced that, it made me question why he didn't get a grid penalty. But apparently that's within the procedures allowed by the FAA.
Maybe a safety concern doesn't count.
Well, it does if you're swapping out a gearbox or swapping out an engine. Parameter changes associated with the gearbox control manifold replace. Oh, so they had to update the software because they put a new static clutch seal for car 5, driver's leg padding for car 11, car 77, another right-hand side front brake temperature sensor, and an oil inlet and oil outlet pipe. But according to this, all changes that were made were approved by the FIA. So
approved.
The only person starting this race with a penalty is Fernando Alonso, because he replaced the MGUK. No, it was the battery. The battery he replaced, which it's the 4th time they've replaced it. So I'm beginning to think that there might be some problems at Aston Martin.
No, they're doing great oh, that's right. They don't have any points. That's right. Okay.
Oh yeah, they do. They got 1 point because
they got one
last week because
that's right.
The Cadillac got booted out of.
On a technicality, they have a point. Oh, my Lanta. Alrighty then.
It makes Alonso the number 1 driver now. He has a point.
Maybe Daddy will love him more. No. Sorry about that. Alrighty, we ready to get into the race? The race.
I think before we start this, because it's gonna happen so quickly in the race, I'm gonna have to play this now.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Lasting Moments with Lance Stroll.
You pompous, stuck-up, snot-nosed, English, giant, twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole.
Geez, do we have to?
Get that out of the way now, because
he's only in this race for so long.
So let's see, 51 degrees Celsius track temp, same as qualifying, so 123 degrees tarmac there basically. Lap one. Now the beginning of this race was surprisingly non-chaotic, as a lot of them can be. The worst thing that happened in lap one is Hadjar's wheel spun a little bit. That took him down a few spots. Lap two, Ocon.
You have that S curve at the end of the long straightaway, and that tends to kind of calm things down a little bit.
It's not a severe corner. It's a corner, but it's not as severe as some.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, it's not like I was looking. It's not like the Canadian Grand Prix where it's super 290-degree corners.
What about Texas? That's a blind corner going uphill.
Going uphill and downhill, because
that's the peak.
Crest of the hill is at the middle of the corner. So you're
yeah, that was a trip. Anyway,
better fucking know how to drive.
Let's see. Lap two, Ocon goes up a spot. Hulkenberg goes up a spot. Hulkenberg was noted for off track and getting advantage. Leclerc gains 3 spots. And then nothing happens until lap 6, when Stroll goes into the pit with gearbox problems and retires the car. DNF, 6 whole laps. The good news is nobody has to worry about Stroll for the rest of the race.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
That'll get you points. Hadjar gets up to 11th place. Lap 8, Leclerc passes Piastri. Lap 10, Hamilton comes boxes for tires. So does Russell and Lawson. Lap 13, Verstappen boxes. And then there was no further investigation into Bortoleto. Lap 14, Norris comes in, Hulkenberg comes in, Albon comes in for tires. Lap 15, Antonelli comes in, Piastri, Bottas. Leclerc is staying out. Strategy, I guess. Lap 16, Hadjar in for tires, Bortoleto, Leclerc. Lap 17, Bottas retires the car. You know, those Cadillacs are so well put together.
They're just very well built.
Boy, I'm glad they're out there racing, but wow. All right, so I lost my place. Please forgive me. There we go. Bortoleto, Hadjar, and pit. I don't. Where were we?
You were on
lap 17. There it is.
Lap,
I got it.
I was gonna say you just did Valtteri, Bottas, and
the Bortoletto gains a place. Then we get to lap 18. Hadjar's up a place. 19. Bierman pits for tires. Lap 20. Colapinto is told to switch places with Gasly. I believe because Gasly thought he had better pace, and they figured if he didn't have better pace, they could give it back. So, and I think they were trying to slow down somebody too. I'm not sure. Bierman is up one place. Lap 21. Hamilton on the radio was told to hold for go with plan C, which everyone was like, does that mean 3 pit stops? Who knows?
Who knows?
None
of us will ever know. And as far as Gasly goes, point wise, he's ahead of his teammate. So it doesn't surprise me that they wanted him to
have a shot at another point or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Hadjar's up one. Lap 23. Russell is in P1, but now he's catching up to the slower cars. Lindblad pits for tires. Lap 25, Bortoletto gets a place up. Lap 27, Lindblad gets a place up. Lap 28, Hamilton boxes for tires and it gets some mediums put on there. Lap 29, Hamilton passes Piastri. Antonelli, black and white flags for too many off courses. Once again, he does that a lot. It seems like he just takes all the tires off the track for a second, and they're like, "You guys stop doing that."
I don't know what's up with that kid, but
anyway,
it is what it is.
Lap 30.
Maybe he had to cool his car down.
It's tactical. Lap 30, Verstappen boxes for some tires. Lap 31, Hulkenberg pits. Oh, this was oh my God. The 1 in a million shot from a piece of gravel.
Yeah.
Albon is ahead of Hulkenberg. Albon goes into the gravel, kicks up a piece that hits the electronic kill switch on Hulkenberg's car.
Yeah.
And Hulkenberg has to just post into the pit lane. And the funniest thing was watching them put the tires on his car, and then they drop him down, and he's like, "It ain't on. I can't go nowhere." It's like nobody knew what was going on. It came out later, like the next day. It was like, what are the chances of that happening on the F1 cars? Behind the drivers, kind of up along where the air scoop is, there's a big letter E, and you can push that in, and it kills all the electrics, so that people
it's a letter N.
Thought it was an E.
Nope, it's a letter N.
Okay, after a brief stint of looking stuff up, there are 3 buttons on the front of the car in front of the driver. One of them is to put the car in neutral. One is to kill the electronics, and one is to stop the what'd you say it was? The pneumatics? The hydraulics.
No, I take that back. According to what I'm looking at right now, that's the engine cutoff.
Okay, so there's one to shut off the engine, there's one to shut off the electronics, there's one to put the car into neutral. The two big E's behind the driver underneath the air scoop are extinguishers, and there's these big loops, red loops that people can pull, and that specifically is for the driver's cockpit in case the driver can't pull his own. So, okay. So, and the button is what? A 50-cent piece size button?
Yeah. So a rock, maybe I think it's more like a quarter, not a 50-cent piece. It's big enough for a finger.
Maybe a glove finger though, because a lot of those guys have gloves on.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's big enough for a gloved finger.
A rock shot up in the air and 1 in a million landed perfectly on that button to kill the power of the car.
Now
that is unbelievable.
If it would have been a Red Bull, it would have been okay because they tape over their buttons.
Right.
But
right. No, I thought that was McLaren did that.
Maybe it was McLaren. I can't remember.
Well, better for aerodynamics. Come on. It was just the neutral button. Who's going to use the neutral button? Come on.
Nobody uses the neutral button.
Oh my God. So Albon pitted after that, and I don't know. It might have been for tires. I don't remember. Hulkenberg retired his car.
Yeah.
Sainz comes in, boxes for tires. Lap 32, Hamilton gets up one more place. Lap 33, Russell and Antonelli start fighting again for positions. And Papa has to come in and go, stop that. Hadger hits
it was
the
very interesting to see Toto Wolff get onto the radio and finally say, quit it. Toto doesn't usually get on the radio. If Daddy gets on the radio, there's a problem.
Hadjar hits the box. Lap 35, Bortoleto pits. Lap 36, Colapinto pits. Norris's boxes for tires. Russell boxes for tires. Piastri to box next. Lap 37, Antonelli comes in for tires. Lap 39, Leclerc comes in for tires. Hamilton is told to stay out 7 more laps. Lap 40, Russell passes Leclerc. Leclerc boxes for tires. And then we get a yellow flag because Alonso's off the track and we get the virtual safety car. Oh, here we go. Box. Verstappen, Bierman, they're in first. At the very next lap, Hamilton, Gasly. And when Hamilton boxes for his tire, he gets back out on the track narrowly enough to keep his first place that he's been having for a little while here. Albon retired completely. Lap 44, Hamilton was noted for a yellow flag infringement. By lap 49, there was no further investigation on Hamilton. At this point, it is, what was it? It was Hamilton in first. God, what was it? Antonelli. Was it Russell, Antonelli, and Norris?
No, it was Hamilton, Russell, and Norris.
Now Antonelli was ahead because Norris was told to put pressure on Antonelli to hopefully have Antonelli go slightly off track again and get the penalty.
That's right.
Yeah. Lap 53, Russell was warned to pick up the pace for Antonelli because Antonelli was only 0.9 seconds behind him. Norris told his guys Antonelli was off more than 3 times. He was hoping he was going to get a penalty. At lap 54, Hamilton is a full 10 seconds ahead of Russell. At lap 56, Bortoleto pits. At lap 60, Hadjar pits. At this point, Hamilton is 15 seconds ahead of Russell. Antonelli is a half a second behind Russell. At lap 61, Antonelli pulls it and passes Russell. It does look like there's a little bit of damage to the front wing of Antonelli, though. And at, what was this, a 66 lap race? At lap 62, Antonelli comes to a full stop with engine failure. And then in the same lap, Leclerc loses in his entire power steering setup. So yeah. 2 of the biggest cars on the racetrack DNF'd. At lap 63, there was another virtual safety car which allowed Leclerc to get off and box and retire the car. Hamilton was told to stay out. At this point, Hamilton has a 25-second lead over Russell. Lap 65, there's still the virtual safety car. Nobody's chasing anybody. Finally, they go to open racing for a lap and a half, and nobody can catch Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton wins Barcelona. Good times, man. Real good times. Good to see him at age 41, putting all these punks in their place. Russell comes in second. Norris comes in third. Verstappen comes in fourth. Piastri's fifth. Hadjar, Gasly, Colapinto, Lawson, Lindblad. It's, excuse me, kind of the usual suspects in the top 10 there. 7 DNFs. Leclerc, Antonelli, Bierman, Albon, Alonso, Hulkenberg, Bottas, and 8, and Stroll. 8 DNFs.
Welcome to the new Formula One.
First thing you got to do is finish. Next thing you got to do is avoid Lance Stroll. Then everything else is kind of gravy. First time since 1968, 3 Brits stood on the podium.
Would have happened last week if Pierre Gasly hadn't appealed.
Well, but how about all the other guys that had penalties? I think the order would have been a little bit different all the way down the line, because there were 10 penalties or something for going through the freaking whatever. We're gonna forget Monaco ever happened. That was the ultimate of a monkey fucking a football.
Yeah. Penalties. The pages are well, there's just not that many. There weren't a lot of infringements in this race.
No.
Nico Hulkenberg, car 27 allegedly left the track and gained an advantage in turn 2. This was on lap 1. The stewards found nothing, and there was no further action. Arvid Lindblad, car 41, allegedly left the track and gained an advantage in turn 2, which is lap 1 once again. No further action on him, so he was not charged. Later on in the race, Lance Stroll didn't get any. How's that?
Well, you have to race.
Franco Colapinto, fact, car 43 failed to slow for a single yellow flag. Decision was a 10-second time penalty imposed after the race and 1 penalty point, which that goes on to his super license. If he goes over, I think it's 12 in a year, he is suspended from racing for a year.
Which car? Who was this?
Car 43, Franco Colapinto.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So all of these were done after the race. Car 23, Alexander Albon, started the formation lap with part of a tire blanket still on the car, which is true. The competitor, Williams, is fined 5,000 euros. Carlos Sainz, the mechanic of car 55, left equipment on the grass area next to the grid after the 15-second signal. You're not allowed to have any pit equipment on pit lane after the 15-second signal of tire blankets removed. So they got fined 5,000 euros. Technical delegates report they looked at everything and everything was fine on all the cars before and after the race. Stewart's title infringement, car 12 left the track without a justifiable reason. I think this is Kimi Antonelli. Kimi Antonelli had his deletion of lap times removed from lap number, I don't know. It doesn't say which lap they deleted his time for. Really, the deletion of times in a race doesn't do shit. So
now the question, did I hear correctly that the monetary fines, those come off of the working budget for upgrades to the car, correct?
No, that's an actual fine that is put to the team. The team has to pay that immediately to the FIA.
Oh, so they don't lose any of their upgrade money then?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Okay.
Let's see here. That was Kimi Antonelli. I think that was it for the fines.
Yeah, it was a pretty clean race. Nobody got stupid too much because, One of them was out at lap 6. Didn't have anything to worry about.
Drivers' Championship, Kimi Antonelli is still in the lead at 156. Hamilton is now in second instead of Russell at 115. Russell is at 106, and the rest on down. Fernando Alonso is at the bottom with 1 point. Hulkenberg, Bottas, Perez, and Stroll still have nothing. This does move Scuderia Ferrari into the number 1 or number 2 spot for constructors championship, which ought to make them very, very happy.
Well, they had 8 upgrades they were able to apply to the cars for this race. So, and apparently all 8 of them worked really well.
I guess so. You ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
Here's Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis, Grand Prix winner with Ferrari. Tell us how good that feels.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to try to be like really present at the moment and really live in the moment. It's hard to believe that we just did that whole long race and we came out on top. It's just wow. I've been hoping and praying for this moment and working towards it really hard with the team, and just such great dedication from everybody. I can't believe getting my first Grand Prix win here in Barcelona. It's such a privileged position to be in, and something I really will never forget.
She's doing something good.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Friend, are completely pussy whipped.
And I want to do a little shout out to Liam Lawson for being on the Racing Bulls team. He's doing pretty well. He's got 28 points. That's pretty damn good, man. He's only a couple points behind Hajar, who is Verstappen's teammate in racing and Red Bulls. That's pretty good, man. And Gasly in Alpine is ahead of Hajar. He's right behind Verstappen, which is amazing. This is a really different setup, man.
Well,
Audi's got a couple points. Oh man.
Let's see what
Haas has got a couple points.
Yeah, I mean, first, a huge congrats to Lewis. He had an amazing race, obviously on an offset strategy to us, but deserving winner. Today, our side, the pace looked stronger at the beginning. I felt under control, comfortable in the first 10, 15 laps, and then just struggled on the hard tyre, but a bit of a day. I'm glad to be back on the podium. Yeah, of course.
Lando Norris?
Yeah, of course. Unfortunate for Kimi. That's life in 2026, I'm afraid. I'm just happy, I have to be there. I have to be there when it counts. I gave myself opportunities to just, if they ever fought and had anything, I was there. I didn't have the pace. We don't have the car or the pace at the minute to challenge them, but I was there if anything happened, and there to make the most of any opportunity if it arose. But just very happy to be back on the podium. The pace was obviously good enough for P4. So a good day for us, good points, and I'm happy with that.
Lando's taken that pretty well. I think he realizes that he's not competitive this year. I mean, he's more competitive than, say, Cadillac, but his chances to repeat are slim to none.
Yeah, unless McLaren comes out with some kind of a breakthrough in their car, they're going to be in that hopefully top 5 situation if he's lucky.
Yeah. Here's Max.
Yeah, pretty lonely, to be honest. For me, the whole race, there was not so much going on. I was mainly just following the battle ahead on the screens because, for me, we were just too slow. On every compound, we couldn't follow. So every stint, we lost a few seconds, So, a little bit tough. But at the other hand, also pretty much how the whole weekend was, I guess. Yeah, on every compound, just lacking a little bit. So yeah, we tried to do our best. I think strategy-wise, we did a good job. It was the winning strategy, so that we cannot complain about that. We just need to work harder and try to improve the car.
As I give Max Verstappen a lot of credit for coming in fourth in this race.
Mm-hmm.
That Red Bull is not an easy car to drive. Isaac Hadger came in sixth with the same car. But if you look throughout the first six however many races we've done now, I think it's six. Isaac Hadger is down well below Max Verstappen. He is, that is not an easy car to drive.
And before you do that, one more thing about Hamilton. This guy won the race 20 seconds ahead of Russell. Russell had 2 pits. Hamilton had 3. That car was flying. That car was just flying. Anyway, I digress.
I think their upgrades were. I had a soundbite that I didn't play last week that I wish I would have, because he talks about how Vassar, who is the team principal, finally did some upgrades to the car that Lewis wanted. Usually the way that Ferrari works is they do what they want and the driver has to conform. And Vassar, it's been since Jean Todt was the principal at Ferrari with Michael Schumacher that they've bent over to give a driver something that he was requesting. Yeah, especially the number 2 driver.
Yeah, I was listening to something. It may have been the same thing where Hamilton is like ecstatic that he has a lot more say and input with all of his engineers and all the guys working on the car, going, if you do this, I'm going to be faster. If you do this, I'm going to be faster. We're going to have better results. And it's, that and the upgrades obviously is working really, really well. So, yeah.
It was tough. Just didn't have any pace. Tire life was not good. So, a lot to try and understand from that one. And yeah, hopefully we can be a bit stronger in Austria.
Oscar, like I said, I feel bad for this kid now.
I do too.
He had a strong car last year. He had the opportunity to win the championship and let it slide through his fingers. But even with the team helping him.
Well, if you don't wreck into your teammate and DNF of grace, you can add more points. But anyway,
you brought up Isaac Hadger earlier.
Yep.
We just need to work on our starts because it's just not possible to keep going like that every race weekend. It's the same story. I mean, today was a nightmare, but yeah, the whole weekend I was struggling. It's really the point we need to work on because everyone's made progress, but I went backwards. So yeah, procedure is too difficult, window is too small.
I think he's being a little bit hard on himself.
Yeah.
You're in a totally different car than what you were in last year. And with that, things are going to change. So yes, Ferrari has figured out the starts. They're actually able to go faster in the beginning now. I think Isaac is right where he needs to be. Pierre Gasly did not podium this time.
You see all the stars?
Yeah.
They're all coming together at the moment. So I'm very pleased. It was a very tough Saturday, and it wasn't an easy weekend behind the wheel for me, and in the end we managed to found ourselves in the fight for best of the rest. With everything happening, we managed to get that P7 at the end of the day, and yeah, the team did a very good work, good teamwork. So yeah, we could not hope for any better than P7 and P8 for the team.
Pretty decent race.
I'll play this.
Decent race, a very strong result for the team, and yeah, we just need to keep pushing together to stay strong and keep building up these points and this championship position with the team.
So that was Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. They're teammates at Alpine, which next year Alpine will be Gucci Racing.
Interesting.
Gucci has bought a stake in the team, which this doesn't surprise me because this is Flavio Briatore's team, and Flavio, when he was in F1 before, he was the one that brought Benetton into the racing scene, into the Formula One scene. So I'm not surprised that he's gone and grabbed a designer to be main sponsor of the team for the next.
My hope
years.
is because I really don't like their pink and blue scheme. I hope they change their color scheme.
Well, that's they are only pink and blue because of BVT. BVT is their sponsor. That before BVT came in, Alpine was a totally different color. And BVT originally came in with Lance Stroll's team. Before Lance's dad bought his own team.
BV or BW?
Maybe it's BWT.
I'm like looking at the side of the car, like that looks like BW.
Yeah.
Visit your local website. Oh yeah, the pink is right in their logo. Okay, I understand.
Oh
now.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okie dokie. Yes. So when Gucci, it's going to be an all brown car then, won't it?
No, it's going to be black, I think. Black and gold.
That'll be nice.
It'll be a great looking car. I love black and gold. Let's see what Charles Leclerc had to say. I don't need to listen to Liam Lawson. Arvid Lindblad, I do like listening to him.
A point is very good. It's, I think, definitely better than what I thought we were going to get for majority of the race. I think we just need to watch it back and understand, where we lost the time, what went wrong, because I think for this on the second and third stint I was very fast, but I don't think we got things perfect on the strategy side, and therefore we were coming from very far back, and we weren't really able to use that pace. Almost had to use that pace just to try to catch up to the group instead of actually passing them. So yeah, need to look into that. But I think regardless, it was a decent day. Yeah, I think it's been a strong weekend overall. The pace has been good. It's a bit of a shame what happened yesterday, but I think regardless, I don't think the end result would have been that.
Sure. So I have all the people that didn't finish the race in one little thing, so we'll just blow through it.
Wanted to take what happened at the end there, some kind of power steering issue.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not only power steering, it's in general. I had no brakes, no power steering, no shifts, so I guess there's something with the hydraulic there, but I don't know yet exactly what.
Victory for Ferrari today. You did play your part in the middle of the race as well, but I mean, what do you take from the overall showing this weekend, the updates on the car and getting back to winning ways as a team?
I don't want to take any credit for today. I don't think I've done much for the team. I think Lewis and the team eventually won it on their own, and I wish I had been a bit more in front to maybe be a bit more in the mix of the things, but I wasn't for my fault. So yeah, a huge congratulations to Lewis, who has been on it now since quite a bit and has been incredible, and a huge congrats to the team as well that is pushing massively on upgrades, and we are showing it now. So it's good to see this, and I'm just very disappointed on my side, obviously.
I feel a bit empty, to be fair, right now. But it's what it is. Races are like this, and it comes and goes. And I mean, for sure the pace was good today. I struggled a little bit in stint 1, but stint 2 and stint 3 I felt I had quite a lot of pace. And of course it's a shame because also was with 3 laps to the end, so we were almost there. But as I said, races are like this, it's no one's fault, and now we look forward to the next one.
That was Kimi Antonelli, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough, but we were expecting that. I don't think we were anywhere out of position, let's say. If anything, we were further forward than we were meant to be, on top of some good pace. Then, unfortunately, with a few laps to go, I was running in P13, which would have turned to P11 with the 2 cars retiring ahead. And then I had an issue with the car, so we had to retire with like 3 laps to go, so that's a shame.
That was Oliver Bierman, and I'm going to tell you right now, that kid's going to be a good fucking racer. He's got to get onto a good team.
Yeah.
It's or get onto a team that has some promise to move forward. He's not going to go.
Yeah, I love Ollie.
Team.
He's a good kid. He's a talented kid. Give him a good car, he's going to go far.
Yeah. Here's Alexander Albon.
I think we've seen there's an issue with the car. We obviously were stuck in park firmly, so we can change it today. And then we tried to kind of let's say correct the car for the last few laps of the race and just go back out, use it as a test session. Yeah, I mean
next up is Fernando Alonso, who during the race weekend made a statement that this was probably the last time that he is racing at Catalunya. Now, they're not racing here next year. They'll be at the new track and Spa-Francorchamps. So this could mean that he is done at the end of this year or he is done at the end of next year. I'm not sure which, but here is Fernando Alonso.
I mean, they told me to stop the car, and just knew that it was a battery problem. So the battery gave up, and we had to stop the car. So unfortunately.
So how many wins has Alonso had? Like
in his lifetime?
In like F1 just alone.
I do believe he has 3 championships.
Because he's a really good driver, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
And he is in such a shit car.
I mean, let's see here. He has 2 Formula One championships. Excuse me, sorry, ladies. He has 32 FIA World Championship.
32 career wins in Formula One.
Uh-huh.
Renault 17, including his championship winning season in 05 and 06. Ferrari 11 wins. McLaren 4 wins. Okay. Thank you, Google Gemini.
He had first place twice in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, 2018 and 2019. And he raced IndyCar. I think he's raced in the Indianapolis 500 twice.
Wow.
Once in 2017, once in 2020. His best finish was 21st. And I kind of accept that because he didn't race IndyCar all year long. So he didn't have a year's worth of time or a half a year's worth of time to learn his shit. This guy has been probably my favorite F1 driver all my life. When he raced against Michael Schumacher, because when I got into this, Schumacher was at Benetton, then he went over to Ferrari. first off, I didn't like Schumacher because he was a dickhead. He was an absolute dickhead. He would run you off the road to win a race. And he became so fucking popular, the FIA just let it go. And that became his thing, like, you know, making a move in the braking zone, which is illegal in Formula One.
Unless you're Schumacher.
That was Schumacher. Now, the best one that I ever saw was when he tried to pull that shit with Lewis Hamilton, and Lewis Hamilton punted him into the fucking gravel pit. I was like, you go, my buddy. I like you.
You go, girl. Get you so.
But Schumacher was the king of the finding out a way to stretch the rules, causing a caution to stop qualifying so the person that was running faster than him didn't get a space ahead of him. He did all kinds of stupid things, and Fernando Alonso just kind of poured into F1 at the same time, and he was like, fuck you, I'm moving on. I'm just gonna go win. I'll win everything. He's great. He was great. That him and Lewis, my two drivers throughout my time. And now I'm becoming kind of a Lando Norris fan.
I once again, I wanted Piastri to win because he was the underdog. He wasn't British, you know, and like he was so close, you know, and he was shown once again younger, doing some stupid shit. You know, when he wiped out Norris in that one first turn of that one race, I was so pissed off. But you know, okay, whatever. You'll learn. You'll get better. Lando's a hell of a driver, though. My God, Lando's a hell of a driver.
Yeah.
He really is.
One of the guys that I used to love watching is here next.
Very sudden death. Liam just in front of me just put a wheel into the gravel at the exit of turn 12, which kicked up a lot of gravel, and it hit our car so bad and hit some electric boxes. I think in fact it pulled the safety trigger on the side of the car, which completely kills the entire car. So complete switch off and then game over.
He said that his switch is on the side of the car. He said it in the interview. I'm absolutely miffed because I swear to God, just those three buttons.
Yeah, they're dead center of the cage. We just saw the pictures.
That was on the one picture. If you look at the Ferraris, it's on the right side of the car, on the right hand side of the car by the halo. If you look at Red Bull, it's on the left-hand side of the car.
I'll bet they have them. If they have them there, I'll bet they're on both sides, just so that there's easy access depending on which side you get to.
No, the picture that I looked at the Red Bull one, where it's on the left-hand side of the down tube. What is that thing called?
The intake.
The hood. The fucking hood. But they're all on the top, not the side. But they are in different places. But because the stickers tell you what's where it's going to go. You know, Ferraris is probably on one side, and then all of the British cars, it's on the left.
Who knows?
Anyways, Valtteri Bottas.
Complete switch off and then game over.
We had to stop the car. It's a precautionary. We saw an issue with some overheating issue again. That's it, sadly. So it was a pretty short race for me.
It was a short race for him. Lance Stroll.
Obviously, sorry to see you here at this point early on. Can you just tell us what happened there?
Gearbox problem. So no third gear, no fourth gear for like 2 laps, and then just decided to box, check it out, and then we were out of the race at that point.
There you go. That was all the interviews. What'd you think of the race?
It was calm, and I kind of liked that to an extent. I was amazed at how well Ferrari was doing. I was upset that Kimi's car just up and died on him. But it was all in all good race. I mean, I enjoyed this race quite a bit. I felt bad for as many DNFs as there were. I don't like people winning because other people couldn't finish. I would love to see one of these races where everybody gets to race to their full extent. Is it going to happen all the time? No, but damn, this is a lot of DNFs on these new cars. It's just ridiculous.
The cars are unreliable right now, is the way that I look at it. Wow, that's absolutely fucking horrible. My download speed is 490.
Your
now,
ping,
but my upload speed is only
you've
6. Yeah, I should be. Jeez. I should be ultimately pixelated in your fucking house right now. Anyways, the reliability issue has to be addressed, and we know that it's gonna, but by the time they address it, Ben Salim has already said that they're going back to V8 engines.
Yeah, we got
so
how many years do we got to suffer with these hybrid cars?
Till 2031.
5 years. Okay.
But I'm telling you, by next year, they'll have figured a bunch of shit out.
Oh, I'm sure. This is like a car doing a full redesign. Like the first year, the cars are crap, and then they get their shit sorted. And I know next year is going to be a really different game. For everybody.
It's going to be totally different.
I mean, Oz could find something, and they all of a sudden they're jumping up. It's anybody's game when everything sifts out. So yeah, I'm enjoying watching the shit show go on. Really,
my take on the races is basically the same as yours. I don't think that it's great racing that we're seeing, but the reliability issues of the car has kind of made it fun to watch.
Like
every driver has talked about the fact that you hit the gas and it's something different every time.
Yeah. Spin the wheel and he's going to crap out their car on this race,
I wish I had done that soundbite from Max Verstappen where he was like, I hit the gas pedal, I don't know what's going to happen. I might have a lot of power, I might have a little power, I don't know. I hit the gas and pray.
It's usually pull and pray, and this one's push and pray.
I think the next F1 car should have the floorboard cut out so that they can run and make the car go faster.
We have some oars,
Anyways, it was enjoyable. What is the next race is not this weekend, but the weekend after.
It is June 26th at Austria.
Oh, Austria. Is this the Red Bull Ring?
F1 race this June. The Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Styria.
There you go. Red Bull Ring. If you don't know, the track is owned by Red Bull.
Why do I feel there's a
is Is there a conflict of interest
That's the
here?
word I'm looking for. Yeah.
Hey, is that thing in the chat for this show or for the next?
No,
show?
that was we were talking about the buttons and stuff. That was just a video about buttons, so we
the
just
buttons.
ignore it. The buttons.
If you look
We
at
still
the
haven't
car
figured it
behind
out
me,
yet.
If you look at the Davis and Davis show car,
That's
there
awesome, man.
is
I love it.
no E.
We don't need no stinking buttons.
You don't need them, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need to thank Southwind Racing, 344 Racing,
Joe's Bar, Pit Crew Jobs,
and then we got our goodbyes. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
The checkered flag is waving down the track. Another Sunday in the books, no looking back. From the paddock to the podium, we saw it all. From the tightest corners to the straightaway wall. That's the Davis and Davis show. The brothers from another mother, now you know. Scott and Burke, keeping the pace until the next time we start the race. That's the Davis and Davis show. He broke down every pit stop and every turn. The rubber on the asphalt, the lessons learned. Check the website for the stats and more to see. Davis and Davis Show.com is where to be. That's the Davis and Davis Show. The brothers from another mother, now you know. Scott and Burke keeping the pace until the next time we start the race. That's the Davis and Davis Show. Scott and Burke are signing off the air. The fastest post-show review anywhere.